Today I'll be talking about the breakdown of roles of the liver and the gallbladder and the pancreas, and a little bit with the small intestines. So first, with the liver, is responsible for bile production, and this is really the primary function of the liver in digestion, and is to produce this bile. And it does contain bile salts that emulsify fats, making them really easier to digest. And the liver is continuously producing this bile. And it's made up of, bile salts, cholesterol, bilirubin, phospholipids, electrolytes, water, amino acids, and then also like drugs and toxins and heavy metals and vitamins will also be found in this bile production. The other thing that the liver is responsible for is nutrient processing. So the nutrients absorbed from the small intestine, and the liver filters blood that contains nutrients absorbed from the small intestine. And so there's metabolism that happens with nutrient processing, the storage of them, and also the release and protein processing. So for metabolism, it metabolizes carbohydrates, fats, proteins, and it receives nutrients like glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, glycerol from digestion. And in the storage part of it, it's storing those nutrients like vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, and fats. And the liver actually can release these nutrients into the blood when we need them. And for the protein processing, the liver actually breaks down amino acids from food and uses them to produce energy, makes carbohydrates or fats, and also body proteins. So the liver is also responsible for detoxification. And moving on to the gallbladder, that's where the bile is actually stored, that's produced by the liver. And it moves into the small intestine when needed in order to help break down fat. The pancreas's role is to have enzyme secretion and bicarbonate secretion. And so the pancreas produces these digestive enzymes that, like lipase, amylase, and protease. And so the pancreas releases those, and then, so basically what you're seeing here, so the liver is continuously making the bile, which is made up of all of those things, like the bile salts, cholesterol, and then it's being stored in the gallbladder that the sunchoke is representing here. And when we eat a meal that has fat in it, that's going to need the gallbladder to then release some of that bile to help emulsify it, break it down, so that we can digest it. And the pancreas is going to also release the enzyme secretions needed when food reaches the stomach as well. And then that's going to also go into the small intestine. And then when the nutrients come out of the small intestine, they're going to enter the bloodstream, and that's going to go back up to the liver, where the liver can sift through the blood and get the more nutrients, store them, release them back out to the body when needed. And here is also what's happening, where the liver is entering the detoxification process, because it has those nutrients that it needs to do that as well. And so it's getting rid of things that really aren't supposed to be in our body, and then going to be excreted through our pathways, through our stool or through our kidneys.